Man, I'm liking Poirier. I really am. Um, I don't. I think he's just a different guy. Um, I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be an extremely competitive fight. But um, I think that Dustin, I think he's made those improvements. Obviously, he's looked really good until he fought Khabib. He looked unstoppable up to that point. You know, he beat Justin Gaethje. I mean, I don't know, I like Dustin Poirier in that fight.
That's really exciting. I got McGregor. Yeah, I think he's still fine tuned and sharp. I got McGregor.
You know, Dustin just keeps getting better and better and better. And he's such an inspiration to fighters like myself, who he was fighting before me. But you see these fighters at a certain point, they plateau, and maybe it comes with age and you get stubborn, or you stop switching up your camp, or you get stagnant in some way, right? But he gives fighters like me just like this sense of like, okay, we are forever students. We're always going to keep getting better. And that's all you can really ask for, right? Even as a fan, I feel like if you see a fighter and, they happen to lose a few times, but then you really think about it and they keep getting better and they're growing and they're working on their skill set every single fight, like that's someone you want to watch, in my opinion. And even though Dustin lost previously at a different weight class, I think that he's someone who has probably been painstakingly going over the game plan, how he can get better skill-wise, mentally. And so I'm picking Dustin.
I'm a big fan of both guys as well on this one. I just think Conor I think his striking is just a little too strong. I think, either guy could win. Both guys got knockout power. But I just think McGregor striking is just at a different level. He cracks so hard. So I would have to go McGregor that one. But those last two fights are both going to be ones that I'm going to be paying attention to because they're such great fights there.
I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I'm going to root for Dustin just because, he is he's like the All-American fighter. I feel like, he's really gives back, and not saying that Conor doesn't, but I just want to see the best for Dustin. So
I don't know. I kind of don't care. It's like a sideshow game for me. Like, I'm rooting for Dustin because he's the underdog, from the last scrap. But other than that, I just think, I don't know. I'm not a fan of McGregor. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of his business, but I'm not a fan of McGregor, so I don't care.
If it actually happens, I'll probably go with McGregor.
I would like to see the Diamond win, honestly. But McGregor, one of the best there is, and if Dustin Poirier shows up, he can derail the hype train.
Yeah, I think McGregor, people can say what they want about him, but this dude, he's beat some of the best guys, some of the best martial artists in the sport, and in the division for sure. When he took out Aldo the way he did, that was when you're like, okay, like you could say what you want, like you could say that he talks a lot of smack, but he's backed it up for years, and he lost to Khabib, but like who the hell hasn't? Like everybody that's fought him has lost, and he's beat everyone in a very dominant way. So you can't judge McGregor's his grappling from that. And I think that honestly, no one else has pressed McGregor with grappling. So I think if Poirier's only chance to win the fight is if he really, really worked on his wrestling and presses him the whole time for some solid wrestling counters and not just trying to strike him, because he's in his head, and that's huge too. He's definitely in Poirier's head, and he has been since before they fought the first time. So it's like to see him in his head already this far out. Like I think McGregor wins that fight, and I think he embarrasses him again. Not that Poirier's not a badass, but it is what it is.
Oh my God, that's such a good fight, man. Poirier's in a different level right now, man. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. I've been down there training, and that guy's on a whole new level, man. And man, I really feel like he's gonna pull it out this fight, man. I really do. He's just gotten so much better, and he's been working, man. He's just so crisp, and I see him winning that one.